I believe the self-development, productivity movement is doing a lot of harm to a lot of founders, visionaries, and leaders. The belief that discipline is the solution to every organizational leadership problem they are dealing with. If you scroll through your Instagram and through your YouTube shorts or TikTok, you hear motivational speakers saying, all you need is discipline. Discipline is the key. Discipline opens door. They repeat this over and over and over again, and a lot of people fall into that trap and believe it. I'm not saying that discipline is not important. What I'm trying to say is that discipline without alignment is dangerous. Let's get into today's episode.
The Fulfillment OB Podcast.
I've worked with founders who are extremely disciplined. They follow their daily habits, their calendars are checked, they follow every productivity hack available. They wake up by 5 a.m., they take their cold shower. Everything is strictly done. They don't miss anything. But guess what? They are the ones who burn out. They are the ones who burn out the most. They are the ones who struggle the most. They are the ones who fail to keep everything together. And their leadership, their organization, their team is falling apart. Discipline is a temporary solution to a permanent problem. Being more disciplined in no way has any effect in your organization in the long run. If you follow all your productivity hack, you're disciplined to the core, it doesn't help you lead better. It just marks the problem. It paints the problem with a different color. It tricks you into believing you are making progress while you are just spending time on things that are not really important. Discipline is a personal characteristic that will help you gain trust. But when it comes to leading and leadership, when it comes to helping move your team from one stage to the other, when it comes to helping you scale your company, it is not as important as it seems. What you need to do is to first build alignment. Ensure that you're focused on the right stuff. Discipline without alignment is scattered focus. It will weigh you down. Do not put all your energy on things that are not really moving you forward. What is your vision? What are you trying to achieve? What do you want your team to be like? Are you trying to build an elite team that can execute and move the company 10x faster, or you're trying to ensure that everybody appear disciplined? So your priority will help you understand your alignment. Now let's use the fulfill leadership method to really understand how we can match discipline and alignment. The first pillar is focus. What are you focused on? Focus is the ability to say no to the things that are not your priority. They look important, they feel important, but they are not your priority. For example, telling your team to collaborate on Slack to ensure that the company culture is intact and everyone is aligned is good. It's a discipline problem. But underneath that, you have to build a proper leadership structure. So your focus should not be trying to get the team to work together. Your focus should be building the right structures that will help your team collaborate effectively, properly communicate, and align with each other, solve problems faster so that the organization can move forward. So you see the distinction between scattered focus and aligned focus. The next thing is unity. Most founders, they don't know what they want. They are trying to build two things at the same time. Their identity is split into two. Founders and leaders have even begun to confuse their organization with themselves, their position with who they are. So they believe that personal and self-development translate leadership and will help them lead better and make better decisions. The reality is that they are confusing identities. You don't know what you want. What you've written down is not the same thing as what you want up here. What you are saying is not the same as what you are doing. So you are split into different versions. And when your team sees you, what do they see? They see different versions of you. So when you give an instruction or when you make a decision, when you have meetings, people execute differently because they hold different version of you in their head. There is no team unity. These are the two pillars that will help you stay integrated, that will help you stay disciplined and aligned. Focus and unity. you are integrated, and you understand the direction you are going without being distracted by things that are not really important. You are able to separate your personality, your identity from the company or the team you are leading, so that you can really build on solid foundation. If you've been dealing with this lately, if you have been feeling weighed down by productivity hacks, if you are finding it difficult to get quality leadership advice that can help you scale your company, move faster, beat the competition, and build what you really want, then what you need right now is the Fulfill Leadership Audit. It is a diagnosis session that will help us find what is really breaking in your organization, where your leadership structures are failing, and will map out a plan to help you fix it. We are only opening 3 slots this month, so to get access, please click the link in the description of this episode or send a personal DM. If this episode have addressed something you've been dealing with, please don't forget to like, subscribe, or share it with someone who you believe will find value. Drop a comment, tell me your experience. I read everything. This is Fulfillment Obi. I do daily leadership episodes like this, so please stay tuned. Subscribe to the newsletter on Substack so this episode can drop on your inbox so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching this video and for following the episode to the end. I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode.